The silent decline that could steal your freedom. Imagine waking up one morning and struggling to stand, not because of an injury, but simply because your muscles are no longer strong enough to support you. For many adults over 60, this isn't just a fear, it's their reality. Age-related muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia, affects nearly 1 in 3 people over the age of 60, yet most have no idea it's happening until it's too late. It doesn't arrive with warning bells. It starts quietly. Maybe you tire more easily, walk a little slower, or find it harder to lift a bag of groceries. This silent decline doesn't just reduce your strength, it robs you of independence, confidence, and ultimately, your quality of life. But here's the truth, it's not inevitable. Scientific research has shown that, with the right choices, muscle loss can be slowed, even reversed. In this video, we'll uncover 8 early warning signs of muscle loss and the powerful ways you can fight back, starting today. Whether you're in your 60s or supporting a loved one, this knowledge could be life-changing. Let's dive in and learn how to reclaim your strength before it slips away. 1. Feeling weaker doing everyday tasks. Have you noticed that carrying a laundry basket or climbing stairs feels more exhausting than it used to? This is often one of the first red flags of muscle loss. Everyday activities that were once second nature slowly start to feel like a challenge. This isn't just getting older, it's a physiological change happening inside your body. After age 30, we begin losing 3 to 8% of muscle mass per decade, and that pace accelerates after 60. Less muscle means your body works harder to do the same movements, leading to quicker fatigue and a greater risk of injury. Science calls this decline anabolic resistance. Your muscles no longer respond as efficiently to protein or exercise. But there's hope. Increasing high-quality protein intake and staying active with even low-impact resistance training can reignite muscle function. Pay attention to these subtle shifts. They are your body's way of asking for help, and the sooner you respond, the more strength you can preserve. 2. Slower walking speed or shuffling. How fast you walk says more about your health than you might think. Researchers often call gait speed the 6th vital sign because it reflects muscle strength, coordination, balance, and even brain health. A noticeable slowdown, shuffling, shorter strides, or taking longer to cross a room, could mean your leg muscles are weakening. Studies from Harvard and the NIH show that seniors who walk slower than 1 meter per second are at higher risk for falls, hospitalizations, and loss of independence. This doesn't mean you need to start sprinting, but it does mean your muscles are sending a signal. Walking speed can be improved with targeted leg strengthening exercises, like sit-to-stands or resistance band workouts. Even walking briskly for 20 minutes a day can help maintain the neuromuscular coordination that keeps you mobile and safe. Think of walking not just as a mode of movement, but as a diagnostic tool. If your steps feel shorter or more labored, it's time to take action, not just for your mobility, but for your long-term independence. 3. Noticeable decrease in muscle tone or size. When you look in the mirror, do your arms or legs appear smaller or less defined than they used to? Do your clothes fit more loosely, especially around the thighs or shoulders? These are visual cues of muscle atrophy, where muscle fibers are literally shrinking due to underuse or poor nutrition. While it might seem purely cosmetic, loss of visible muscle is a serious health concern. Muscle isn't just for strength, it regulates blood sugar, supports joint stability, and protects against injury. As we age, we lose type 2 muscle fibers first, the ones responsible for quick, powerful movements. That's why even a short sprint or standing up quickly becomes harder. The good news? Muscle tone can be rebuilt at any age. A study published in the Journal of Gerontology found that even people in their 80s gain significant muscle mass through moderate strength training. Combined with protein-rich foods like Greek yogurt, lean beef, or eggs, your body can start rebuilding what time tried to take away. Don't ignore what you see in the mirror, it's a reflection of deeper changes happening inside. 4. Feeling less stable or off balance. Do you catch yourself reaching for walls or furniture more often? Maybe you feel uneasy walking on uneven ground or notice you're more cautious going downstairs. These moments of instability are more than just clumsiness, they can be early signs of declining muscle function, especially in the core and lower body. Balance relies on strong, responsive muscles that work in coordination with your joints and nervous system. As those muscles weaken, your ability to react quickly or correct a misstep is diminished. This significantly increases your fall risk, one of the leading causes of injury in people over 60. According to the CDC, 1 in 4 older adults falls each year. The solution isn't complicated, but it does require consistency. Exercises that improve balance, like Tai Chi, gentle yoga, or even simple heel-to-toe walks, combined with resistance training can restore both muscle and confidence. Don't wait for a fall to realize your balance needs support. Feeling steady on your feet is not a luxury, it's a sign of strength you can reclaim. 5. Increased fatigue after minimal activity. Do you feel unusually tired after short walks, light chores, or even standing for a while? This kind of fatigue isn't just about getting older, it could be your muscles telling you they're no longer able to perform efficiently. Healthy muscles store energy and support stamina. When muscle mass declines, your body has to work harder to do the same tasks, which leads to quicker exhaustion. It's like running a car on half an engine, it still moves, but it burns out faster. This is especially concerning because fatigue leads to less movement, and less movement speeds up muscle loss, a vicious cycle. But the science is clear: regular low-impact activity, such as walking, water aerobics, or even gardening, combined with adequate hydration and balanced nutrition, helps restore energy and preserve strength. Prioritize sleep too, your muscles rebuild during rest. If you find yourself consistently drained after mild activity, don't brush it off. That tiredness might be your body's way of asking for more support, not just rest. 6. Difficulty standing up from a chair or bed. Struggling to stand up from a low chair or needing to use your hands to push off the bed? These aren't just quirks of aging, they're measurable indicators of reduced lower body strength, particularly in the quadriceps and glutes. According to geriatric studies, this sit-to-stand action is one of the best functional tests of muscle health in older adults. If this movement has become slower or more labored for you, it's a sign that your muscle fibers are no longer working efficiently. Fortunately, the solution can be as simple as practicing the movement itself. Sit-to-stand repetitions, leg lifts, and squats, even while holding onto a stable surface, are powerful ways to retrain your muscles. Add in daily walking and a protein-rich diet, and your body will respond, even in your 70s or 80s. Remember, the ability to get up from a chair is more than convenience, it's independence. Reclaiming this strength could be the key to staying mobile and living on your own terms. 7. Weight loss without trying, especially muscle weight. If you've lost weight without dieting, it might seem like a good thing, but if that weight is mostly muscle, it's a red flag. Many older adults assume weight loss is healthy, but unintentional loss, especially in the arms, thighs, or shoulders, often signals muscle wasting. This kind of loss is different from fat loss. It results in weakness, poor posture, and even slower healing times. Sarcopenia often disguises itself as slimness, but in reality, it's leaving the body more vulnerable. Studies have shown that up to 50% of weight loss in older adults comes from lean muscle, especially during times of illness or low activity. If your clothes feel looser or your limbs look thinner, it's time to assess your nutrition and strength levels. A diet rich in high-quality protein, healthy fats, and strength-promoting micronutrients, like vitamin D, magnesium, and omega-3s, can help rebuild lost muscle. You don't just want to maintain your weight, you want to maintain your strength. And that starts by knowing what kind of weight you're really losing. 8. Poor posture or stooped shoulders. Have you noticed your posture changing, shoulders rounding forward, back arching, or your height decreasing slightly? Poor posture is more than just a cosmetic issue, it's often a sign of weakening spinal and core muscles. Over time, as muscles along the spine and abdomen weaken, they struggle to keep the body upright. This stooping can lead to back pain, poor balance, breathing difficulties, and even affect digestion. It also changes how force is distributed through your joints, increasing your risk for falls and injuries. But the amazing thing is that posture can be improved with targeted effort. Gentle back extensions, abdominal strengthening, and stretching of the chest and shoulders can gradually realign the spine. Activities like yoga or Pilates, especially modified for seniors, are scientifically proven to improve postural control. Improving posture isn't about looking taller, it's about reclaiming control over your body, one muscle at a time. Stand tall not just for appearance, but as a symbol of strength, balance, and vitality. Muscle loss isn't inevitable, it's treatable. Muscle loss after 60 doesn't have to be your fate. It's not just about lifting heavy weights or looking fit, it's about preserving your independence, mobility, and dignity. The early signs, like fatigue, instability, and shrinking muscles, are not just whispers from your body. They're clear calls for action. The good news? Research shows that muscle can be rebuilt at any age with the right strategy, consistent movement, smart nutrition, and proper rest. Start small. Add a walk after breakfast. Try a sit-to-stand exercise before bed. Eat an extra egg or a handful of nuts. These aren't drastic changes, they're small investments in your future strength. And if you care for someone over 60, help them notice the signs too. Together, we can fight sarcopenia before it takes hold. Because strength isn't just a young person's game, it's a lifelong pursuit. Let's keep moving forward, stronger, smarter, and supported.